Hello? Hello. It is me, the TV guy. It's me, Venerac. Hello. Welcome to the broadcast, right? Um it's been a week and we are back. Um yeah. I know how to do this. Okay. Um yeah, today is the day we start a new project again. We started one last stream. We didn't finish it. We didn't nearly finish it. We just started. And now we're starting another one because yes, that's why. It's good because we don't want to do something new each time. I don't know. Anyway, I was watching um stream the other day and I was like, "Oh, what could I do with green heat like in my stream overlay? Like what could I do that's like new? I wanted to do something new." And I was kind of watching what the other people did with green heat, and most of them, like most of the uses of green heat were like drawing, like in a general term, or drawing, or like moving something, moving, or like, yeah, drawing or moving, basically. And like I was thinking, what can I do? And I came up with an idea, which like isn't really new, but I like put my own twist on it. I had an idea. I was like, oh, I could have like on my Be Right Back screen, instead of being like an actual like Be Right Back, it's kind of a mini game where it's just like Picto-chat and people can draw on a canvas, and then I it takes a picture like uh by itself when I stop the Be Right Back, and it sends it on like Blue Sky or something. Sends the drawing, and so I was like, oh, Picto Chat. It's been so long. It gets so cool, and then I was like, oh, I want to like remember like what it looks like, and then I typed Picto Chat in here, and like I was like, oh, wait, what? Someone made an actual Picto Chat like in browser, and it works. Like I just have to prove I'm that I'm not an AI. Yeah, I can do this. Let's do a private chat room. So this is Picto Chat, right? I was like, shit, that's cool. Okay. And so I'm gonna take inspiration from that to do my overlay. And I was like, I was in a room, and then people started joining in. I was like, oh, I talk with people in Picto Chat, and I thought like it was really fun. Like the core idea is really fun, but on DS is quite it was kind of like meh, because you could if I remember well, you could only chat with people like within a certain range of the DS. So it's kind of dumb because you could only talk with people you could actually talk with. Um so yeah, but now it's actually online. And I was like, shit. Imagine like with Discord being this trash recently, like I could make my own thing, and yeah, I could make my own thing, but it's Picto Chat, but Discord. And so I made a post on here. I was like, I feel like an updated version of Picto Chat with friends, servers, and audio calls would be a banger in 2026. Kind of like Discord, but Picto Chat, if you will. And I I I feel like it's a good idea. So I started like thinking about like how I want to do this because I need like it's a basic application. So I need a back end and a front end. Um, I heard about matrix.org for the back end, which is like a federated server backend for like an open source for chats. But I didn't like really I couldn't find like really an answer on if I could like on how customizable it would be. Like if I could send like the drawing information with the text, and I am pretty sure I couldn't. So I wouldn't like it would kind of be bad. I mean, it wouldn't do what I want, but this is a really cool concept. And I was like, oh, like how hard? I asked like ChatGPT, of course. And I was like, oh, how hard could it be to do something where like Matrix, where it's like a federated server group, and he just told me, don't do it, it's too hard. So I was like, oh shit, okay. So I was like, oh okay, then I'm gonna host myself the whole thing. But if I do that, I want to make it like efficient if I can, and have it like take minimal space on my hard drives because I, I'm not rich enough to like host a platform with thousands of users and like 60 gigabytes or hundreds of gigabytes of data on my server. So it's yeah, I'm gonna try to do something like efficient for the back end, and then for the front end it was either, of course, either the web or Godot, because we love Godot here. Um, um, and so I was thinking about it, and I was like, all the communication with the server and everything would be easier on the web because it's like made for that kinda. But I was thinking about, oh, I want to have a pixelated like theme, just like Picto-chat, and I want to so pixel art. I want to, and I like the canvas thing. I feel like it would be like shitty to do on like on the web. I mean, maybe not, but I mean, I don't have experience doing it there. So anyway, yeah. Um. So I'm was gonna do it on Godot and just figure it out as we go. I think I'm gonna start by making like the Godot interface, the whole thing. I mean, at least the like the keyboard and canvas thing, and try to put that in a package to send to a server eventually, and then we're gonna start working on the server. Um, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna do it on Godot, and we're gonna start with the. I already started to have like some kind of a head start. So we have this. I can I remove that? Okay. This is really bare bones since we I just started, but I kind of just started like by making the overall layout of the thing. So this is kind of a Discord layout. So we have wait, does that oh shit that works. Why does it not do oh right, needs to be here. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, I was like, huh, how did the website do it? Because it works with like a dark mode on the website, and I checked it up, and they only download white textures. So I don't know how, but how I did it on Godot is I just there was a shader like reverse color, and yeah, that seems like it's pretty much working. But the inconvenient thing is I would like it to reverse kind of all the grayscale, but keep all the colors. So maybe we can do some better shader later. But yeah, this is kind of a Discord layout. So we have sections. So the server section here will have like same as Discord, the list of all the servers you're in. Um, then here we'll have like I called it the context panel. So it's gonna be like either your friends or the channels in the server. And then here it's the main panel with um yeah, the chat and the input section. I called it so. And yeah, we're gonna work on that day. I just have to like make myself an idea of how I will do it. Those buttons here are like the equivalent of those here, just with nothing. Um, the question I was kind of asking myself is, I I, I want a fixed size canvas, um, but how fixed size canvas, but I don't know how big I want it to be. This is the actual size of it in the browser. Maybe it's smaller, actually. No, this is smaller. Does it matter? Yeah, I don't know how big I want it to be. Maybe I don't know. Do we? And I have to think like if we want to use this on a mobile kind of situation, because if we do, yeah, no, we're gonna have to get the keyboard. Okay, so let's say we do something like this, right? Um, this is the texture. We're gonna have it take more space. Can we expand? Yeah. Can we not do it horizontally? Funky. There we go. Well, let's say we have it take this whole thing. Jordan, Hockey, Jordan. Yeah, let's say we have it take the whole thing here. Beat it, beat it. Can we have um a container with a foldable container? Yeah. How does this work? A container that can be expanded and collapsed. Yeah, I want that. Um, how does it work? If we had a button inside here, and we have a bunch of them. Okay, now they're just all like over each other. Okay, let's just like start it and see what it does. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what I thought about is I could have by default the canvas taking the whole space, and like when you're on desktop you use your keyboard to write inside it and you can draw over, but when you're on mobile we just have it like kind of go over. No, we couldn't do that. Hmm. Because I kind of want the canvas to be bigger, big like this would be cool. Like this, big like this would be cool. Yeah, I don't know. Hmm. How do we? Because the best way to do this would be for this to be a text input, right? So let's remove this thing, and here we can do text edit, but we kind of need to be over the other one. So let's change this for just a control node. Move this one. Can we expand? No, then you expand, and then we add a text edit. Yeah. Okay. Now we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Okay. Then we make it bigger. This is yeah. Okay. How like how much can we do customize it like customizing this thing? This is a very long input for testing the sizing of the font in the start position. Okay. Um, editable, yes. Context menu enabled. When let's say yes. Emoji menu enabled. Yeah. Backspace. If true. Measure is false. Backspace deletes. No. Goodbye. Okay. Shortcut keys enabled. Yeah. Selecting enabled. Yeah. No. Selecting not enabled. Um, deselect on focus loss enabled. Deselect on focus loss. Yeah. Drag and drop. What is that? If you allow drag and drop, mm, no. Virtual keyboard enabled. If you, the native virtual keyboard is enabled on platforms that supports it. Yeah, of course. Virtual keyboard show on focus. Yeah. Uh, middle mouse paste enabled. No. Empty selection clipboard enabled. What the fuck is that? Okay, wrap mode boundary. Sword smart, I guess. Or no, it's arbitrary. indent wrapper. If true, all wrapped lines are intended to the same amount of. All the wrapped lines are indented. I don't know what that. Okay, it's this. Yeah. Okay, scroll. No, no scroll. Uh, vertical. If there is a vertical scroll bar, this one is okay. Minimap. What is that? No. Carrot. What is carrot? Oh yeah, right. Pipeline. Yes, we want absolutely want that. Okay, blink interval. Draw when thing disabled. No. Move on right. Okay, highlighting. No. Visual white space. No. Okay. Language. Okay. Layout. From there, we're gonna try to modify the theme. Okay, let's add something for the text edit. Uh, yeah, okay. Text edit. Uh, background color. Nothing. Can we? Okay. Current. No. Why is it? Okay. Carrot. Line spacing. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Line spacing. We need that. We need font size too. Okay, font size 36 inch, pretty good. Okay, then let's go to the line spacing. Oh yeah, this is good. Okay. Focus, normal, really. Uh, normal. Flat. Thank you. And transparent. Wait, hold on. I just wanna like, what are the other choices I had? Style box flat, style box texture. Hmm. Yeah, this seems interesting. Can I get that? Texture and then have the canvas. Yeah. Okay. This is pretty cool. Okay. Texture margins, expand margins, axis stretch, vertical. No, I don't want stretch on vertical, but it shouldn't matter. Subregion modulate color. Okay. Now we're gonna keep that. Tenant margin. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna have content margins. Left is like this. And then for the right, it's pretty good, I think. All right, it's shown there. I didn't notice. Like on the, there we go. Let's say 5. Okay, that's pretty good. Font size, we got that. Current width, outline size. Okay, can we font color? we say black. Thank you. I don't know how I could like prevent it from like writing over the purple section. Maybe I don't have the purple section at all. That seems more like accurate. Alone again, alone again, alone. Okay, let's remove the purple section here. It's supposed to be like my name, but we don't need to know our name like when we're writing the message, right? Da-da, da, 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 da. Right, like that. We're gonna there we go. Now that makes sense. And then I'll be able to draw over it. Okay. Okay, then we can just like have this over here, I think. Yeah, why? Yeah, because of this one. There we go. Okay. Okay. I think it's pretty good. Pretty good. Huh. Okay. So if I open the app, I should be able to write in it. So that's pretty cool. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. I still need to change the theme. So okay. Background color is this. Carrot background color. Like, I think we need just to change the carrot color to something like this. Okay, okay. All right. I don't know. Because okay, let's if I go here, then I don't want to be able to like do this. So probably like uh, I think it's got to be like context menu. Yeah, okay. Let's remove context menu, emoji menu, emoji menu. I don't know what that is. I can still write. Last time I stepped here, you ended so quick I couldn't figure out what made me click on your stream. Uh, yeah, I wouldn't know either. Yeah, I think I remember. Actually, it's been like a really long time too. Yeah, welcome in. We're making a Picto-chat like modern. We're trying to do a modern version of Picto-chat, basically. I don't know what we were doing last time, but I'm pretty sure it's been a long time, so I actually like don't know. But yeah, we're trying Picto-chat-esque application, but like online. It's Discord, but it's Picto-chat, or Picto-chat, but it's Discord, the way you want it. But yeah, I'm trying to make it so I can't like click to change the position of my cursor. That's not something we want. Uh, shortcut keys enabled. Yeah. Okay. I texted it. Texted it. Did how to remove uh moving carrot or something like that. How to remove carrot again? To prevent the carrot from moving, you can disable input handling for specific keys that trigger carrot mode, such as tab and enter. Anymore. Oh, I see. Hmm. Okay, so I take the event and I like set as handled before um the actual thing can handle it. Okay. Let's try that, I guess. So how do we make like move the scenes? Okay, let's create main uh there, and then we're creating uh input, I guess, inputs, and then folder text. Thank you. Okay, so we create a script for you, and we place it in main. No, of course not. Text this guy. There we go, and we call it, yeah, text edit, I guess. Okay. Function input this. Okay, so if wait does okay, the right click and the left click changes the position of the carrot. So if uh, event that is action pressed, so let's say, is there the mouse in here? So project settings, input map, built in. Okay. Okay. If event is input event mouse button, mouse button, and okay, let's pass here and try with like any other. Okay, so it's just right and left click. So if event is input mouse button and event event dot uh da, 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 button index is equal to 1, or even you had to have been doing something a week ago. Oh, yeah, yeah. Last week we were doing uh it's an app I'm trying to make. I mean, I started making called Shanty. Like okay, I'm gonna explain. So I started like posting my music on my server recently. Um and taught me. Yeah, I started hosting my music, and like uh, I there's a thing called lidar to download your music, um, let's say illegally from torrents, and it's like there's many features like you can. There's a calendar of the release, so like you know when your favorite artist releases a song, and then you can say, "Oh, download automatically like their sound when it comes out," and you can import your playlist and stuff from Spotify, Apple Music, etc. But like it being downloaded from torrents is kind of a problem because I listen to artists like that are not on torrents, so it's I can't like use that really. So I don't have my playlist imported and all that, but I use something called SpotDL, which you give it like your username, password, whatever, and it like gets all the musics in your library and downloads them from like YouTube, SoundCloud, and every like free platform basically, and then it like outputs all the music files. But like I said, I don't have my playlist or anything. I just have a bunch of musics. Um, so I was trying to make an application that is like lidar, this thing, but instead of downloading from a torrent, I was trying to download it from YouTube. So I was using like I was gonna do like a search engine with what's it called? Fucking Music Brains, this thing. And hold on. Yeah, I was gonna use Music Brains for the metadata, like make a kind of a search engine for music, and I was gonna be able to like poll to see if there's a new release for this artist and everything. And then there's packages for downloading from YouTube and using like the YouTube API to find the music in TypeScript. So that was a project. But yeah, I I started the project last year, and now I'm starting a new project because we never have enough projects going on at the same time. I think it's one and two. I think it's left and right. Yeah, one and two. So if it's a mouse button and even button index, one and two, um, Evan set, uh, hmm, how do we handle? Wait, what? Get tree set mode as handled? What? Set input as handled. Stop the input from further down the scene. Does not affect the methods in input, only the ways events are created. Okay, that's kind of weird how it does that. Get tree, set input. Wait, it's not tree. Yeah, set input handled. Kinda. Viewport. No, it's viewport. It's not tree. Get viewport. input as handled. Yeah, okay. There we go. So if we do that, does it work? Yeah, okay. Let's actually rename this to main input kind of thing. We're also gonna do function ready grab focus. There we go. Okay, that works. Nice. It would be fun to let's check the function is here. Can I move the carrot? Carrot. Mm-hmm. Base add carrot. I can add multiple carrot. That's cool. Apply in the okay. Carrot, carrot, carrot. Set. Is there set? Set carrot. Okay. Set carrot column. Uh, set carrot column -1. Can I do that? Okay, it's just gonna put it at the start. Let's say 10. What does it do? Okay, yeah, it's the column. Set carrot line. Let's say 10. Okay, let's go check that thing. Okay, the carrot column will be moved to the same visual position as sign. If at Joel's viewport, the viewport will center at the carrot position after a move occurs. Can be hidden is true. The specified line can be hidden. If represent index is -1, the carrot column will be clamped to the line length. Okay, there's a better way, I guess, to do this. Okay. Could have just disabled that thing. Uh, da, 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 mine. Yeah, okay. I want to make you mine. Text edit. Uh, text edit. Move. Carrot to end video. Uh. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Are you gonna be my girl? My girl. Yeah, that did not work. That's cool. Only make you mine. Does it just not work? Okay, set red line. Um, print get like this. 1. So 1 minus 1, 0. Okay, so it should be 0. That's not get line count. Can I get get column? Is there really no like built-in way? Uh, is there no built-in way to like move the caret to the end? Would be like kind of great. Uh, yeah, okay. Uh, caret draw. How moving caret selecting and removing the individual composite characters component. Okay. How to move to the end when setting that text property. Probably using set caret column. Adding that you can set the caret column to the length of the text edit. Oh, okay. Let's try that actually. Um, set a caret column to get no, so it's gonna be text that length. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay, now I'm gonna try to just fill it to see if it's gonna scroll. I don't want it to scroll. I want it to stop. It's scrolling. Okay, I want to disable scrolling. Just texted it. Uh, scroll. Scroll vertical. Scroll. For mouse force pass control. When enabled, scroll wheel events processed by get input will be parsed passed to the parent control even if mouse filter is set to mouse filter step. I don't get it. Okay, I have to disable scroll vertical in here, I guess. Wait. If there's a vertical scroll bar. No, okay, that's not what I want. I just don't want to scroll. Uh Scroll vertical. Uh okay. Can I just not disable? Okay. Uh Disable scroll text edit Godot. Uh, if the reason you want to remove the scroll bar is because you have it text edited for just one line, no. Uh, I think there are two options depending on the desired behavior of the text edit. Removing the script to remove children. Okay. Will make will not show scroll bars, but will also break scrolling behavior. Make scroll bars invisible. Add a script. Okay. If we go in other, okay. Text edit. Uh, there. Carrot. Code spacing. Okay, that's kind of dumb. Okay. We're gonna have to do it by hand, I guess. Okay. Be good in my heart. You, yes, you each morning. And strawberry sky. The sky gets so low, sweet. You, baby, I get so low, sweet. Blueberry eyes. Ew, ew. Okay. What text? What is before between when text changes? This is when clear is called or text is set. Okay, text change. Connect on text edit text change. Okay, so if we do that and we start doing this, okay, now I need to prevent like when the text changes, when text is added from line to line and on a removed to line it will be less gutter. I think that's better. Um, gutter added. Let's try this one. Oh, okay. Okay, it didn't even like remove it. For child and before did it work? I didn't even notice if it worked because I'm dumb. Should copy stuff like here. Up, 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 up. Yeah, okay, it didn't even work. Uh, why? Okay, let's uh get children print. Okay, so there's no children. True. I need to do true. Timer, H scroll bar, V scroll bar. Okay, here we go. Let's do this one instead. Let's just remove them. Uh, gotta fix those again. There we go. And then I do true here. Remove this, and this. There we go. Hold on. What did it do? Okay, so when you do one more line, it moves down. Okay, then now when text is changed, uh, text changed, and text change that connect. Uh, text change. There we go. So here we go. Um, no, that's not it. Okay, it's line edited from. When text is added from line will be less than 2 line. I don't really understand that one. Immediately when text changes. When text is added from line will be less than 2 line. On a remove 2 line will be less. When text is added from on a remove 2 line will be less. Oh, okay. So that's if something is selected, but it kind of works. So if we say writing, okay, let's do this. Okay, um, lines edited from, and then just give me from line. It's an integer, I guess. Integer to line integer, and he says if we want to know it when text is added. So okay. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna get it. Line set of okay. So when I want to know when text is added, so it's from line less than 2 lines. So if from line under 2 line, okay. So if text added, pass. Okay. So now we know we have Like, I don't want that. It's okay. We should not stretch like. Can we add a max width? I mean, I want a fixed width, more like it. So let's actually remove. Okay, let's do something else. I like the size right now, so I'm gonna like take that size, copy value, and put it in custom minimum and remove the expand is what I'm gonna do. So if I restart, it's gonna exactly. Okay, that's what I want. Okay. Okay. So if lines superior, so no no no, and Q line superior to so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, superior to 4. We want this if text added and overflow. Okay, limit number of lines text edit video. At limit character input. No. As far if lines text line size. Okay, that's not gonna work. What would be the best way to set a character? I don't want a character limit. How to limit what goes into a. I mean, I guess I could add a character limit, but I need to know like the largest character. What is it? You're seeing having the 17. Like, do we support like? I mean, I guess I can do a character limit. Let's uh if text length superior. Hmm. If text length is superior to. Hmm. I'm in the home machine. Yes, have you seen? I'm in the 17. I'm in the home machine. Yes, have you seen? The 17. If text length is superior to, I don't know, 200 characters. Text dot equal to text, right? 200. But this is called when text changed. There we go. I just don't know if 200 is too much or not enough. What are the largest characters, you know? Okay. machine is the machine. Let's export a character. Wait, it's gotta be int and it's gonna be 300 by default. Uh, this guy. Okay, var. Oh, that's a pretty big one. Okay, that's too big. Oh. Oh. Yeah. 200. We're gonna get it. I just need to find it. 200 is still too big for this character. Yeah, I don't want 200 like a character limit. I mean, it's gonna work, but it's not gonna be great. Like 200 wasn't enough. Like you can't do much with like 150 characters. 160, 70, 80. So it's 180, like exactly. But let's see if I want to just else. See, that's what I mean. By character limit is not good in this case because I can fill the thing with stars, but then I can do only this many L's. But also, if there's a character bigger than the star, it's gonna overflow, and then I don't want that. So I want the uh, out six. Yeah, exactly. Use the text-edited built-in functions to count the number of existing line. Parse the user input. If they type a new line, and the threshold of lines is a I could do like something like if the number of lines is superior to this number of line, remove characters until but that's kind of dumb. Uh, I'm probably gonna have to do that when text change if uh uh get no get line uh get line count. Okay, there we go. If get line count superior to number of line, number of lines, and then let's say it's 4, 5. Number of lines. Uh, no, so it's gonna be while. Nah, 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 nah. Text is equal to text dot remove trim suffix, and then I line get line count -1 type shit. Um, let's try this. Maybe it's gonna work. Maybe. I don't know if it worked. Uh, okay, it seems like it didn't work. Maybe this is the thing. This is professional testing here, right there. Can do better than that. Wait, what is the number of line? Print get line count. Oh my god, it's the number of returns. What? Ah, this fucking guy. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I see. Ah. Ah. Hmm. Fuck. Why is line count the number of returns you have in your text and not the actual number of lines it takes? That's fucked. Uh, get caret, get first non-white, get first visible line, get gutter count, get your name. Get no, get line background color, get line count, get line height, get line width, get line width. What is that? Uh, returns the rep index of the given column on the given line. Okay, get line wrap count. Okay. Get okay, so a wrap. Okay. Get line wrap index at com. Get line wrap. Oh, returns an array of strings representing each wrapped index. Shit. Okay. Okay. Returns an array of strings representing each wrapped index. Okay. Uh, get get auto wrap mode, indent wrap lines. Get caret wrap. Get last full visible line wrap index. Get line width. Get line wrap count. Is line wrapped? Okay. Okay. Get. I lost it. Shit. Get. Get there. Get. Oh my god. There we go. Get line wrap text. Okay, so each time the text is changed, um, okay. Ah, I need to. Okay. Var actual number of line. It's an int. It's equal to 0. Okay. So no. So by default, it's equal to get line count minus 1. Yeah. Okay. And then um for I in get line count. Okay. Okay. So for I in line count, um, okay. So not get line count. Let's return here. It's get line wrap text. Get line wrap text, and we get I. Okay. So this is going to give us an array of strings of the wrapped. And okay. 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 Uh, var string to suffix to delete to delete string is equal to nothing. Okay. So for us in get this. Okay, so this is going to give me a number for each line. We're gonna say Hmm. How do I? So if the okay, let's say we have text here, enter text, something like this. I'm and then like this. That's not gonna work. Okay, so I'm gonna begin with actual number of lines to one. Hmm. Why is it so hard to configure, like, to make the fucking text input where the way I want? Fuck. Why? I can't do that. Like, if I do that, I'm gonna start with one. Like here, I would have like done this. Let's go do it. So if actual number of lines. Oh shit. Oh. My god. Okay, so we're going through. We have number. So that gives us like the number of returns effectively, which by default is one. We have one line, and each time we return, we have one more line. So I can do two things. I could just say you can't do enter. Like you can't have a return, which is probably what I'm gonna do. Or no. I should do it. Um Hold on. I gotta just go in here and like if I do enter it does that, and if I okay. Let's already go into input if event is okay, project settings. It's UI accept. No, it's not UI accept. Okay. So if event is what is it? Remove the fucking menu. Okay, input event, uh, key. I think it is key. Yeah. Okay. So if this is key, if event dot okay, echo key code is it called key code pressed. Um, huh. What is the difference between key code, and what, key label? Represents the localized label printed on the key in the current keyboard layout, which corresponds to the key constraints. Okay, key code, Latin key code, and then physical key code. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's just do it easy and enter, and let's add enter. And enter. We have two types of enter, right? I think we have a different type of enter. It's okay, let's just put that enter for now. And shift enter. And it's gonna be enter, shift enter. There we go. Okay, so if event that is action press enter, uh set, well, not really actually. It's just that I don't set uh uh hmm, I don't know. Hallelujah. Let's just set it as handle for now. And if event that is action press shift enter, uh, and then we're gonna go text edit, and there's probably a function to add where the caret is. Uh, huh. Uh, copy handle Unicode input. No. Paste primary keyboard. Add gutter. Add caret. Add carets. Add caret. So clear. Copy cut. Deselect. Get caret column. Is there something where we give a string? Hmm. Insert text at caret. Thank you, God. Thank God. Okay. So now if I do enter, it shouldn't work. Shift enter, it should work. Okay. There we go. Hmm. I still need to figure out this fucking thing here. The century. Yeah, that sounds better. Okay. All rep lines are in this as well. What is that? Wait. Print get line count. Now it's two. And if I shit, then what does it do? All rep lines are indented to the same amount as an as the unwrapped line. I don't understand. If you input UI text and input if false using control F for set moving carrot only if a space or pressure is selected. It will also stop the character as part of shit. Issue control characters are displayed. Tab space control. Yeah, why not? Show them all. Okay. I actually don't know how to do this. I don't. I don't. Is there really no way of like remove line at? Not really. Remove text from line from column to line to column. select all, set caret column, set gutter draw, set gutter name, set line. Set search tag, set tab size, set tooltips, start actions, swap lines. On text line, max line. Lines, get line count. If lines, lines beyond the limit. Text substring 0. Line plus get line. Yeah, but that doesn't work. Get out. Fucking. Okay. Let's do something here. Okay. I want to just know the number of lines. Right. So I have a number of lines. And I want to know get wrap text, get line wrap count. Actual number of lines plus equals uh get wrap get line wrap count I. This is gonna give us actual number of line. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Okay. This is the actual number of lines. Now, how do I know what to delete? Because I kind of have to know, like, on each wrap if there's an a new line. So as okay, let's actually try for a second. Text line edit. Okay, right. Alignment cent no left. Max length is what? Okay, editable. Uh, um, yeah, it's a line edit. That's the bad thing here. Yeah, flat deselect. Yeah, that's not what I want. Oh shit. I have the line count. That's that's something, but it's like actually it's not the real. It's, oh, well, okay. I'm sick of this. I'm just gonna remove the ability to text equal to text. Remove chars, but I don't think that's it. It's gonna be just remove. What? Who's our encode character with what? Sir, remove. Okay, remove. Replace backslash ends with nothing. There we go. Solutions. And then, okay, so we have no backslash. And for L in get uh wrap get line wrap text at line 0. Um Var text to suffix to delete. So for line no I lines packed string array equal to this. So if I superior to number of lines, no, so it's gonna be a 0 minus 1. Uh, Suffix to delete plus equal line dot get I, something like this. Okay, we write, and then we should be stopped here. Yeah, right, kind of makes sense. Or not, wait, I'm not, where am I? Doesn't seem to be working. lines that size. This should be 2, then 3. 6. For I not in size. If I superior to 5, so 6. Suffix to delete. Oh yeah, I have suffix and then text is equal to replace and then suffix trim suffix fix to delete. Get caret column, and here we say set caret column last position. We're gonna get there, I think. Okay, now why is that not working? Print suffix to delete. Ah, fucking hell. Okay. Um, I superior. Okay, we're gonna get it someday, actually. But we're gonna be happy. There we go. Finally. It works, people. It works. But if I write here, it's gonna override, yeah. And that's not kind of not ideal. Yeah. I mean, yeah. We're gonna keep it like that for now. I don't care. Okay. It works. It works. I'm gonna go get water. So feast your eyes on that, and I'm just gonna mute myself. Okay, I'm back. So we have a uh, functional text input. Yeah. Okay, functional text input. Okay. So the canvas now is the hard part. So how do we do that exactly? Um. So let's go here. Close all of that. Boom. 2D text texture 2D. Okay. Uh, hmm. Oh, draw region. Not really. Can we canvas texture? Texture with optional normal and specular maps for use in 2D rendering. Is an alternative to image texture for 2D rendering. It allows using normal maps and specular maps in any node that inherits canvas items. This allows overriding the textures filter. Okay, not really. Uh, hmm. I remember like having searched that. Hold on. I'm gonna go here. Uh, yeah, I think that's the guy. Yeah. Okay. That guy. That guy is loud. Okay. Um. Right. It's an image texture, and okay, so it's image. Uh. Okay. So let's do something that resembles that. Um. We are gonna need a oh right, okay, that's actually gonna need a control node. And there we go. And here we're gonna need texture rect. We're gonna get him to fill the thing. No. Um okay, and we're gonna give it a canvas. And we're gonna put that in inputs. Canvas. There we go. Create. Um okay. So text edit. I can get this minimum the size from here. Okay, so class name invest. So function ready. We are gonna create a texture. Texture is equal to image texture. Uh, create from image, image dot create empty, and then the size is gonna be okay. I'm just gonna hard code it for now. False, and then image dot format. RGB 8. Okay, so var image equal to texture dot get image, image. Okay. One, two, three. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Baby, you and me, girl. Okay, so I kind of know how to do it from there, I think. I just need to see what can I do with an image. Like, what kind of a drawing operation can I do? Image. Blend rect. Blend rect. Create empty, create from data, corrupt, decompress, fill rect. Okay, get format, get pixel, two, get size, get bit is compress, load, resize, rotate. Okay, set data, set pixels, set pixel v. Okay, I see. A B C. What that means stuff can't be. I okay. So either let's go look at here. Like here, obviously, it's not just like a sprite kind of deal like this, where like the pixel you change, whatever the size is, always going to be the same direction. If you know what I mean, it's always going to be like what you see, kind of. But here, it's kind of different in the way that it's how they did it. Actually, is they sample like the distance from the last movement, and they like put a square the size of the distance from the last movement, but like with an orientation. I don't know if you. I just noticed that. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. Yeah. Um. You probably. I don't know if you see it, but it's like kind of a square, but like rotated on the side. I just want to know if I take the smaller one. So it's the same length, but it's not the same width. So let's I can set pixel. Can I set kind of like set I like to have like blend rect, which is what I think he uses. Fill rect. What's blend rect? Alpha blend. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'd like rect but tilted. Uh but doesn't seem to exist. Like it's a manual type deal. So I think I'm gonna go like pixel by pixel type here for now. Uh image, current image. It's an image. Okay, so current image is equal to this. Here we go. Okay, so on input function input uh event the is input event mouse button, do that, and if event is input event mouse motion, do that. Now we have to know if we're like clicking on it. So can I get what is okay? GUI input emitted when node receives an input event. Okay, that's interesting. Let's just test it out right now. Print event. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. And if we put it the here position is hold on. So the position is I don't understand. Like I put my mouse here. Like the position being 300 makes sense. That's like pretty much 300, I think. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Okay, let's print event dot global. Um, wait, so this is a mouse motion. Do we have unscale mouse relative to the previous position? No, that's not okay. I want to know global position. Yeah, okay. Global position like that. Okay, I see. So it's the actual like place on the screen. Um, and can I get global position minus event dot global position? Can we do that? That doesn't seem to work. Minus 300 on the X. What? Where are we? We're in global position. Minus 48? The fuck is that? I said global, not like. Does he not know what where global is? Position. What? He knows the Y position, No, not even that. Like, where is that? Minus 48. Minus 48 and then 700. Minus 48? Am I dumb? Why would it say it's here when it's there? Let's, like, okay, let's start it and then do this and here do that. Okay, so it does know the Y position. Yeah, that's accurate. But it doesn't know like its X position. Why? It's like if like 48. What the hell? Emitted when the node receives a, yeah? But why am I not like the node's global position relative to the world usually to the canvas layer? My house is big and shaped to the air. Uh, Rides on trash and moves and greens through the sky. Why? I genuinely don't understand. Uh, uh, control nodes, global position, Godot. Oh, uh, position, size, flag, theme, offset, mouse, layout direction, grow vertical, custom minimum size. Release focus, set size, set position, position. Global position. The noticeable is, yeah. I just, harmonic. It's like so weird. Uh, who bet be? I, yeah. Rect. Can I do rect? Uh, direction. Get global rect. Get global rect. And then can I position? Okay, what? Am I dumb? Electronic. It's it's still for minus. Why is it at minus? Why? I don't understand why it's at minus. It just doesn't make sense. It's not at minus. It's at 300. Is like the it's not even the center. Like I was like, oh, is the global position like like the Y is good. I okay. Thank you, Morse. Help me, please. Okay, so I'm trying to. I have this texture that is going to be covering this whole thing, and I get a signal when a mouse goes over it. Okay, and right now I'm not even like taking care of the event position. I'm just trying to get the global position of the mouse. No, the global position of this texture node, this texture rect, and it's showing up as minus 48 and 388. And you can see that like 388 is pretty much it. That's pretty much like the right Y position. But it's also saying that this is at minus 48, which is not. It's at like almost 300. And I just like don't understand how like it's like if the cent like the center was like here, that place, that would mean that I'm minus 48 if the origin was there. But it's not. It's over here. No, because then that would be position, just like position. If I do position, print my position, it would be. Huh? How do control nodes work? It's like if That's yeah, because right now it's not a global position anymore, and like yeah, 350. What do you mean 250? That's like outside. Okay, so we still get the 40. I'll let you know if I ever meet someone who knows. Thank you so much. We need to. I'm gonna go to GodotCon this summer, and I'm gonna try to find a developer and ask him, what the fuck is wrong with you? So let's try to find this like 49.5. Where does it come from? Like it fight him? I'm gonna bash their head in. I don't know. This is some kind of offset from somewhere. Like I it must be because earlier I was at minus 49.5 and now that's 300. Like where does that number from come from? That's like the whole thing. This person. I see. Uh, it's like a magic number, but it's not me who put it there. I don't know. Like, where would it come from? Like right here. This one is position 12. So it's the position from its parent. So this should be 0. Like here, the position is 0. Here, the position is 0. But when I ask it while running, it's not the right position. Okay, let's try this. I want to know something. Okay. Because earlier I also tried to print position in the ready and hold on, I shouldn't move. Right there I'm at 0, 0. But at that moment also my global position is at 0. So I guess it would mean like it's how like the control nodes work. They're like dynamic and like they arrange themselves like after they're ready, already. So even here, it's not 0, 0. How do I get it? How do you get set node position. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Get global react position. Yeah, that's zero. I'm at 0, 0, and then I'm not. That's global. Uh. Our global position vector 2 equal to this guy plus vector 2. So we set it as 248.5. 0. Yeah, there we go. I fixed it. Magic number. It is. I don't know. It doesn't seem to change either, so do we care? I think we go with magic number for now and we don't care. Um okay. So this can go away. So if it's in the zone, yeah, maybe they'll fix their code someday. Maybe. I wouldn't count on it, but maybe. We don't know. Earlier, I had a problem with the. I don't know if you were there, but I had a problem with the text edit. I didn't want people to be able to write more than like the size of the rectangle. But if you say like get lines, it doesn't return line like the number of lines you see. Like lines corresponds to the number of like line return in the text, and then per each line can have a number of wraps. So it's kind of like dog shit, and like I in the end I just decided like, oh, you won't be able to like have line returns, and that's it. Fuck that shit. Yeah, I mean you don't have line returns, but like who uses line returns in chatting? Like it's not really useful when you think about it. You just send two messages. I just forgot to remove prints here. Here we go. So, okay, current image. Uh, bar rest boolean to go to false. No, false. Okay, so if it's event mouse button, okay. Um, oh, I 100% use line returns in chat. Not big on sending 15 2 words messages. I mean, I guess I'll leave that to future me to figure out. I kind of just wanted to work for now. We're gonna like perfect the whole thing later. Yes, yeah, I give the task to future me. Event that pressed. Okay, so if event pressed, just press is equal to true, and else press false. Actually, it's gonna be easier to just do pressed is equal to event dot press. That's cleaner. Okay, and then the moving part. For now, just let's just do uh texture that update. Texture update doesn't exist. Okay, let's just do here. Um, okay, var cursor position vector to I of this. Can I just say like vector 2? Shit. Okay. Is there no like constructor of vector 2I with a vector 2? Yeah. Hold on. This gives a vector 2. Oh, it's because I'm dumb. I'm like really dumb. Okay, vector 2I. This. Okay. Okay. So here we can say current image that's set pixel v cursor position, and then just like color that black for now. Let's just try that. Okay, so that didn't work. I mean, maybe it worked, but it didn't like refresh the whole thing. Okay. And then here we want to do. Now he does image and then texture update image. But update doesn't exist anymore. So let's look at uh the texture. Is it texture? Oh, it's an image texture. Update. Yeah, update. Texture dot update. And then current image. Okay, I feel like some events are being captured here. Or not. Okay, let's do the print debug. Uh Cursor position. Type shit. Okay, we don't. It's not even going here. Uh, is it going here? Oh, it is. Okay. Okay. And then here, if I do print request. Oh, I see. It's not registering. What? It's not registering like the. It's registering the right click, but not the left click for some reason. So that's super cool. Okay, mouse. What is that filter? Determines which control will have receive mouse button input event true join, and the mouse enters pass stop. Okay, that's kind of shitty. What did I now? What did I do so now? What is so now? Okay, then we're just gonna do on function input. No, input. Then here we're gonna go get our global position. Okay, so okay, so if event is event input event mouse and um okay, can I how I need to like hmm I need to know if it's inside. So okay, function is inside, and we give global position vector 2, and we also give event uh input event mouse, and we return bool true. Return true for now, right? And here we go is inside global position event. And then if it's here, we know it's this section, so we do all of this. Okay, there we go. And event that freaking button index. Okay, like this. Okay, now we need get in is inside. So what can I do with rect 2? I think I can I do And closest returns true if you're completely encloses B. The B, no, okay, that's not it. Get area, get center, get support, grow inside, has area, has point. Returns true if the rectangle contains the given point. By convention, points on the right and bottom edges are not included. This method is reliable. I not sure if that's the thing. Oh shit, that's not merge is finite intersection has point. I don't know if the has point is like searches if like the point is inside the rect or let's just try it. Uh, so I'm gonna give it position and size. So return. Okay, true. Okay. Or okay, maybe you can do rect too. So here we do global position and event. No size. No, we say. Can I get image texture size? Okay, let's just vector to 699 and 212. This thing. Okay, position size vector 2 vector 2. Okay, so this and then has point event dot global position. There we go. Okay. Okay. We got it. This works, I think. Yeah. So this works. This works too. Now here does it work? Yeah. Okay. So set the color of the pixel at point to color. Um Wait, why is it cursor position at minus something? Print cursor position. Okay, that's not good. Global position minus. That's like not. Why does it work before? Bam, badam, bam, badam, badam. Oh, oh, it's working. Almost. Okay. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. Sure. Is inside. Yeah, that works. Event global position. cursor position. Okay, so it is at like the initial point. It's just that like the texture is not like displayed correctly or something. Oh yeah, right. Can I do this? Now why is there still like this thing? I'm drawing at the center. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Morse. Morse, I found it. I found the bug. I found the fucking I found it. It's because the the texture for some reason because it wants to be special. Yeah. Okay. So by default, I don't know. The texture by default is like was like this one. I don't know. Anyway, the texture was like this like over here. So like its center was the point I was thinking was its top left corner. So the goal position was something like here because it's like if I moved this whole thing over here, it's so dumb. So now it kind of works like this. I don't know if you see me. I mean, it's 1 pixel wide, so we don't like clearly see what I'm doing, but the drawing is happening. So if I put like re-show this guy, do we still? Yeah. So we have pixels, and then I can write under. Yeah. Okay. Nice. I'm happy. So now I need to do something like a brush size, kind of happening. So I think we have. Hell yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Now we need to. I think we're gonna do it with convert. No, no, it's. I'm gonna scroll back up here. So it's blend rect. I think. Or no, no, no. It's what do you use? Build rect. Yeah. Okay. Let's try that. So here we're gonna do current image dot fill rect. So rect 2. That's gonna be at cursor position, and size is gonna be vector to let's say 5 by 5 for now. And then here we say color black. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Like okay. I see what's happening now. Hmm. 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 So it works perfectly if I don't move too fast, but as soon as I move too fast, we miss like events. Okay, and if I do that, okay. I also need okay. Mouse exited. Okay. So function mouse exited uh, void press false, and then here I do mouse exited connect mouse exited. But I also need to disconnect that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Uh. Okay. Does this one have pressure? Print vent dot pressure. So I could just ignore pressed here. Just don't care about pressed. If event pressure, and then I don't need to take care of mouse exited too. Okay, I see. That's better. Um, and now I need to figure out the the in between part. I need to figure out the in between. It would be cool if I could do like draw a line. Ain't no rest for the wicked, and the young grow on trace. And also, like right now, I'm making an image, but really, I don't really want an image at the end. I want like some better, like a way, like a format which I can compress more easily than an image. Um, I don't know. Some kind of like a vector image. No, just like a list of vectors. For similar thing, I use the link to the. Yeah, I know. I did too. I did. The thing with line 2D is you can't like erase part of the line unless I have like 20,000 line 2D just and when I pass my eraser. Yeah, I want some kind of like of eraser. I want kind of a flood like you can't like yeah, you don't have the erase. You can't use the paint bucket. You can't use the rectangle tool or whatever. You just have line. But that'd be the same thing with the. Okay. How about maybe there's I should like check actually texture image data. Okay, so it's a packed byte. Okay. Can I like? I feel like having some kind of bitmap type shit. Like I have. So right now the canvas is these dimensions. So I'd have uh calculator. I'd have 699 times. I'd have this many bits and this many bytes. Uh, and then so yeah, it'd be that many bytes, and if we want megabytes, it's 1,000, I guess. No, that'd be a kilobyte. So that's a kilobyte, 18 kilobytes, and like a normal image, like how big is it? If I open files, document, project, pictorial, client, textures, and this guy. Like how big are you? 471 bytes. So it's calculator. What do I just like do? I said 699 times 212. That's the number of bits. I divide by 8. So that's the number of bytes. And this is 400. Okay, so I guess because I want like to minimize the size in the database, but if it's stored as a PNG, like it's gonna compress, I guess. This is like really compressed. So if I limit the number of color, that'd be pretty sick, I guess. Uh, I guess it'd be okay. And then when I want to show, I could like make any message you can like save as image if you want. Hmm. I'm just wondering if like having an image will be like hard. I mean, I guess we just go forward with it being an image and it will be good. We just limit the number of like colors. We say it's gonna be black, white, fucking red, blue, and green, and no alpha. All like compact. Like I mean, maybe more colors. I don't know, like how it will impact the size, but that's pretty good. I just need to figure out like joining the points together. Do I just I don't know. Huh. Because it's like shit. I I can't like it's gonna maybe look blocky. You know what I mean? I'm gonna need pressed. I just removed it, but I'm gonna need it if I want to like link the dots together. I think we're gonna. This is gonna be call it a nice mode. We're gonna say I've had enough for today, and we're gonna wish you all a good night and maybe find someone to raid. I mean, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, the longest thing to do is probably gonna be, shit, yeah. The longest thing to do is probably gonna be the back end, probably, because here we just like apart from the input part, we just like display. Like I think it's gonna be pretty easy, but like on the other side, we're gonna have to like take care of authenticating, like storing messages, like creating all the database, handling like multiple clients, and yeah, I think the we yeah we had good progress, but still, we were just beginning. It's only the beginning. Let's go see green. It's only me. I'm the only green now. Shit. We need to find non-heat members. Who do we raid? Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Godot would be cool. We have some Godot, but mm, that's me. Look at me. Hihi. I don't know. Oh shit. What is this? Is this no? This is not Godot. This is not Godot style. Let's. I don't know. Hmm. Let's go with this guy, I guess. Let's go with this guy. Raid our Artashin. There we go. Yeah. Thank you for everyone who came to messaged, help me. with, uh, yeah. I'll see you next time. Uh, Probably next week. No, actually, not next week. I mean, maybe, but not Sunday. I mean, shit. Anyway, we're gonna see each other someday. Good night and have a good raid with like